Hey, Mean Matt here, and wanted to talk about, holy crap, is my face shiny? Anyways, yeah, I wanted to do a raw review, haven't done one in a long time. Just wanted to say, first of all, just watched, John Cena doing a message, sharing a message with the audience, saying that his brother is recovering nicely from cancer. His tumor shrinking, so that's great. That's awesome. Even though we may not be fans of certain people, you know, you have to understand that as wrestlers, we may not like them, but as they're people, and that's just the way it is. We have to understand that, and when things like that happen, you know, we don't think about the wrestler. We think about the guy. We think about the person and how it affects them. So anyway, so here's the Raw review. Uh, the show did start off. I don't know whether I thought it was cool or creepy or funny or all of the above. It started off with John Cena in a steel cage, um, talking about the Hell in a Cell match that will happen at Extreme Rules this Sunday against Bray Wyatt. Now, this is one of those things where I think that, and I heard this from someone else as well in his video, it would have made much more sense to have Bray Wyatt beat John Cena at WrestleMania. It would have made a hell of a lot of sense for John Cena to lose at WrestleMania, but whatever. Super Cena prevails, and it's going to be him and Bray Wyatt once again in the steel cage at Extreme Rules. And last week, when it was John Cena versus the Wyatt family, it he was beaten up, and then all of a sudden, Super Cena just kicked in, and Cena won. Okay, fine. So then we have John Cena comes out. He's in the ring. He talks about how he wonders why the fans wanted him to face all three of the Wyatt family. Uh, and then of course out comes Bray Wyatt and Bray. Oh wait, sorry. First of all, yeah, a little girl starts singing. He's got the whole world in his hands. And then Bray Wyatt comes out, and these kids appear on the stage, and they start singing it, and it's just really weird, and I don't know why. But then Bray comes down with the family, and they're still singing, and then the kids come, and then there's more kids. And then the lights go down, and then they come back up, and they're all wearing sheep masks, which I want, by the way. And it's like, okay, that's weird. And then there's John in the ring putting his hands on his face. Now I'm starting to wonder if maybe he's like laughing. I don't know, because it was a really silly promo. But it was a good promo nonetheless. I would hope that maybe they will have Bray Wyatt win. It would make a lot of sense. Uh, yeah. Okay, then we have the Usos defeat Ryback in the WWE Tag Team Championship match. I don't know why that had to happen, but being a couple days from Extreme Rules, Usos still won, which actually proved fucking nothing. And Sheamus defeated Titus O'Neil despite being attacked by Titus O'Neil before the match. Brogue kick out of fucking nowhere, you know? Yeah, there's a saying that there's a few wrestlers that are favored by Vince McMahon, and Sheamus being one of them. I don't know. I think that's what's happening right now. He might be becoming the new John Cena. Then we had Hugh Jackman, who was a special guest. He came out, he talked for a bit. Then Dolph Ziggler came out and buried the hatchet. And I got that confused. It was the other way around. Then Damien Sandow came out in a Magneto costume. And I think I know one person that was probably happy about that. But it was a very interesting and funny thing. Especially when Damien Sandow decided to do the magnet thing and ended up getting punched in the face and then half the famouser by Dolph and raised arms with Jackman and Ziggler. Then we have Cesaro defeating Jack Swagger, and before the match, Paul Heyman coming out and saying, "Knock knock, who's there?" Mike and my client Brock Lesnar. You know, it was something that was a little bit funny, but it is getting old. We are seeing that he's starting to promote his new client, Antonio Cesaro, a lot more, so that's cool. I like the fact that we're seeing something different with Cesaro, even if it's still a heel thing. I don't know where they're going to go with that, but I hope that it's something good, at least, as Cesaro deserves it. Then we had Alberto Del Rio defeat Cody Rhodes. This, in turn, is going to take the feud even further, eventually, with Goldust and Cody Rhodes facing off with each other. I know some people wanted them to face each other at WrestleMania, but it is what it is. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll see something at SummerSlam or much sooner. Who knows? And we have Alexander Rusev defeated Xavier Woods' disqualification when R-Truth attacked Alexander during the camel clutch, or whatever he's calling the camel clutch now. It's time to move on. It's either... So they are going to have a triple threat. It's going to... a handicap match, R-Truth and Woods versus Alexander Rusev. So that's fine. Well, hopefully that will be the end of it. Then we have 3MB defeat Los Matadores. There's a big feud between Hornswoggle and El Dorito, whatever they're calling him. I can't remember now. And they're going to have a match, a We See match, which is like tables, ladders, and chairs. Hornswoggle kind of looks like the old CM Punk, a miniature CM Punk, if you will. And El Torito, you know, this reminds me of CMLL so much. And classic midget wrestling. So I hope it'll be a good one. Of course, 3MB won. Match with Paige for the WWE Divas Championship. Paige being the new champion. Then, of course, in the middle of the match, Kane coming out from the ring and attacking Paige. uh, or no, attacking Brie Bella and kidnapping her basically. Yeah. Well, trying to, and then Brian coming out and getting injured by Kane. Then we saw one of the biggest shocks of my. I never heard. I haven't in a long, long time heard somebody call another woman a bitch on TV before, and that I mean, and that I haven't heard that in a long time. Not before, but a long time. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so they obviously will have something with Kane and Brian, which I don't really agree with that much, but who knows? I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll be a good match. I don't know. Then the main event, Bad News Barrett versus Rob Van Dam. Barrett goes over and will face Becky Langston at the WWE Elimination Chamber or Extreme Rules, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be. I wouldn't have picked Wade Barrett, but there you go. I thought Rob Van Dam would have been great, but it is what it is. Wade Barrett versus Becky Langston at Extreme Rules, not Elimination Chamber. I fucking feel like Hulk Hogan. Then we have Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. If that failed, uh, yeah, Ric Flair got involved. So, yeah, Ric Flair came back involved, so there was no contest. It was a good match, a good show all around. One of the best shows I've seen in a while. And when I say best shows, I mean best shows all around. It wasn't a hit and a miss. It was a complete hit, in my opinion. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.